Well, hello, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Without Excuse. I'm your host, Paul Walerczak, and the topic for our discussion today is the ultimate sacrifice. Well, friend, today we've been enjoying a beautiful hunt here on a property that we really enjoy hunting on. It's been a cold morning, about 20 degrees when we started out. We enjoyed a beautiful sunrise this morning and watching some squirrels play, but the deer movement's been pretty slow. But we thoroughly enjoy our time in God's creation. One of the things we love to do is to film our hunts. Over the past 5 years, we've been very committed to trying to get the best possible film for our outdoor devotionals as well as our hunting shows. One of the things that you have to do once you make that type of commitment is you really have to work as a team. My son Will is my number one cameraman, and we film for each other all throughout the whitetail season as well as during turkey season. One of the things that you have to do as a cameraman when you're filming is you're actually giving up your chance and opportunity to possibly hunt and make a harvest. It is a sacrifice. So there's been plenty of times over the years where I've had the blessing and the privilege of filming my kids make harvest. And then on the flip side, they've had the opportunity to film me. But when you're the cameraman, you're definitely giving up that opportunity to be the hunter and maybe even possibly give up the opportunity of making a trophy harvest of a lifetime. But that's the commitment we make, and that's the attitude of a servant. And so we're going to use that thought today to illustrate our spiritual application for this devotional. Well, friend, as we think about that idea of being a servant and making sacrifices for others, literally putting others first so that they can have opportunities to succeed and thrive. You know, Jesus ultimately did that for us. Jesus died upon a cruel Roman cross. He was sinless, but he died for our sins so that we could ultimately have life. Jesus said this in the book of John, chapter 15, verse 13. Jesus said, "Greater love has no one than this, than to lay one's life down for their friend." Now that is an ultimate sacrifice, and Jesus did that for us. Jesus was sinless, but yet he took the sin of the world upon his shoulders so that ultimately we could have life and a restored relationship with God. And we need to take time to think about that on a regular basis, and when we do, it will help us to be a servant to others and to desire to put others first. Well, friend, that's going to wrap up our devotional today, and I simply want to encourage you in the culture in which we live in, a culture that is so much about me. Please take some time to put others first. You'll sure put a smile on their face, and most importantly, you'll honor Jesus, the one who gave the ultimate sacrifice. If you have any questions or comments in reference to this teaching, or your church or outdoor organization needs a keynote speaker for an upcoming wild game dinner or outdoorsman event, I simply invite you to email me at paul@withoutexcuseministries.com. And until the next time, remember to be safe, shoot straight, and enjoy your time in God's great outdoors.